everyone. Welcome to my course, Digital Technology and Nursing Information 4172801. And today is our first topic. So we're going to talk about introduction and some concepts of the technology and nursing information. And our learning objectives today, we have two learning objectives. The first one, define nursing informatics or NI and key terminology. And two, explore NI metastructure, concept and tools. So as first, before you come to start the class with me, I also have important questions for you to answer after this class. Okay, the first one. What is nursing informatics definition? Number two, please list 3 driving forces that influence the development of skilled nursing workforce for 2022 and beyond, which is very related to the nursing informatics. And number 3, please give 2 examples of basic guiding principles of nursing informatics that all nurses need to know. Number 4, what are the competencies related to nursing informatics? And the last one will be also your homework too. Please discuss in your small group about areas in clinical practice where he or she will apply the nursing informatics. Okay, let's start our lesson. Now, I will give you the following pictures, like many pictures, and then you have to answer yourself, what do you see from these pictures? Okay, I forgot to tell you, please prepare some, like piece of paper or maybe like the laptop or anything, and writing your answer in there too. After class, you can submit to me, okay, in our LMS system after. Okay, let's see for this photo. Here we go. For the first one, I think everyone get used to this photo because we can see from many hospitals, like, okay, the crowded people, nurse, and lots of papers in the front, on the face. See, it's a lot of people. How do you feel about this picture? Okay, write it down. Okay, and then come to see the next 3 pictures, okay, in these lines. You see for the first one, many people get used to this photo now. Okay, many beds, many people with COVID, okay, admit together. And that we call the field hospital. Okay, the second one is still about the crowded people waiting for something. And the last one, this is a CPR scene. However, I want you to see these photos first and think about that. What is the role of nurse or also like healthcare provider? Okay, what is the role? What we have to do about these pictures? Okay, come to the next slides. What do you see in these pictures? You see many, like the ton of the medical records. See, a lot of it. It looks like a big library too. Do you know what is the medical record is for? I think everyone know about that because you are the second year student already. Okay, and this picture don't have only the medical records. See, you see these 4 nurses, like 3 nurses. Okay, sitting in front of the computer and many papers. Yeah, it's in front of them. It's a lot. Okay, according to these pictures, how do you feel? Okay, type or write it down. And now I believe that many of you also will have like some keyword, right? Some keywords that related to this line. Let's see. Actually, from those pictures that I showed you before, it's about our life. Like the nurse life, the healthcare provider's life. Okay, That's why healthcare is like any other occupation. Okay. The first one about death, life or death. You see that the situation in our life, our working life, is depend on it's about the life or death people. Have to decide many things a lot. The second one in the pink one, difficult to automate human decisions because human is human. The decision can change anytime. Information of the decision also change a lot. Nature of business, okay, or some related to many and variety the stakeholders, and also evolving standard of care. Everything is connected together. Many times nurses or doctors will face about the physical difficulty of the decisions as well. Everything depends on information, everything depends on the people feeling, a lot of that. Okay. The third one, you will see the yellow circle. They're talking about the fragmented and poorly coordination systems. You see that the crowded people waiting for something is maybe we can feel that it's normal waiting on the OPD, but it can show that it's the poorly coordination. What they're looking for, what they're waiting for. Okay, the data. Sometimes the people need to go back and see about the medication record that you see in the photo. It's like a library. Sometimes it's make people too slow. Okay, and come to the last one. The last one is in the green circle. Some of these pictures, people think about the large and overgrowing and changing body of knowledge because this is update all the time right now. Update and update and update. Sometimes we cannot print out and keep it in the paper. Okay, like some medical record. Sometimes if you have to think about the printing something, okay, and then putting in the paper, it will waste more time, okay, and waste more our power as well. However, let's see for this read the letter. Everything is going on is about our high volume, low resources, and little time. Okay, these three keywords is made our healthcare provider face many difficult times in front of us. Okay, so that's why do we need the ICT or informatics in healthcare? Actually, this topic, you have to learn about the word ICT and the word informatics again. Okay. However, maybe from this slide, this is the conclusion of some my literature reviews. Okay, about the reason why we need to need ICT or maybe technology in the healthcare. Okay, they conclude into four. The first one, because the information is everywhere in healthcare. Number two, because healthcare is error prone and technology can help, as you see from the last slide. Number three, because access to a high quality patient information improves care. See, the big target is to improve the quality of care to our patient. And we believe that information technology can help the care provider for this area a lot. Okay, and number four, because healthcare at all levels is fragmented and in need of process improvement. This is very important. However, for this four reasons, it's going to the only one important target is the better quality of care to our patient. So the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, they support a new model of care that helps providers move from paper charts to electronic health records, resulting in increased quality, safety, and efficiency. According to the Office of the National Coordinator of Health Information Technology, now technologies such as electronic health record and electronic prescript are common in the hospital already. Healthcare has experienced a shift in the way information is managed, shared, and used. To support this development and to further in the healthcare service. Can you see the picture on the slides? Okay, look at this. Nowadays, not just only the paper, nurse writing, sent to the doctor writing and put in the medical record. It's not only that. Right now, when during we are working in the hospital or maybe like in the community, anything, we have to connect to many career, many people, and also many information, many data. After that, you will see the three words this in our social now. The first one about the medical informatics. Number two, health informatics. And number three is really related to ourselves. This is the nursing informatics. Okay, let's see how these three of them connect to our healthcare nowadays. Okay, let's see from the pictures on this slide. How can you see this is an operating room, but in the past maybe only the room and equipment, many equipments. Okay, but right now can you see another picture in the same slides? This is the setting of the system, okay, to control about this operating room. This operating room also is in Thailand, is it? It can connect to the faraway operating room in another province or another like area in the urban, something like that too. They can, do the operate at the same time. However, the doctor in Thailand also can connect to the doctor in another country abroad, like maybe famous doctor. They can give advice to a doctor in this room, okay, via all of this system. The doctor will use the information of the patient come from the computer, come from the system too. Okay, all of this is to help how to provide the better operation. Okay, and this one, this slide, the picture is show. What do you see? What do you see in the slide? What do you see in the picture? Let's see, it's just the room for the patient, right? And what else did you see in here? Okay, write into your paper or type into your laptop now. Okay, hopefully you not just say that. Okay, I see a bed, teacher. Not only that, look at it closely. Okay, carefully. Look at this. They have a lot of equipment, and also each equipment they also have monitor. See? Okay, this picture is come from Bamrungrad Hospital in Thailand too. Okay, just don't think that this is a very high hospital, so they have all of these things. This is the starter. Okay, the other example from many areas in Thailand also have some surprise thing like this too. Okay, tell me first, what do you see in these pictures? Write it down. Okay, and so this picture also have the question. Okay, this one you have to answer for me. Okay, look at the nurse who's speaking out in this picture. This is a nurse wearing a brown top. Okay, she is a nurse, right? Okay, let's answer me. Why nurses need to develop nursing informatics skills? This nurse not she does not only come to take care of the patient. Not only that, not only come to bed bath, okay, and do the insertion for IV. Not only that, not give only medical, but right now the nurse have to learn many things, many technology around. Around in this bedroom. She has to know everything. Okay, because now the technology in this room come to be some part of caring for the patient as well. So let's answer this question: why nurses need to develop nursing informatics skills? Okay, for this slide, I think many students waiting for this slide too, because this slide will tell you about the definition of the nursing informatics. Okay, actually, there are a number of different definitions of informatics. The three lists, actually, they have the famous three lists. Okay, but at here I will show you the most famous one, the definition from ANA. Okay, it is from 2015. Okay, they define nursing informatics as the specialty that integrated nursing science with multiple information and analytical science to identify, define, manage, and communicate data, information, knowledge, and wisdom in nursing practice. Okay, this is from 2015. Okay, however, ANA is the organization that relating to the informatic nursing from the first. Actually, if we go back to the past, in 1994, they also give the definition of the nursing informatics too. On that day, they gave the definition that nursing informatics is the specialty that integrated nursing practice, computer science, and information science in identifying, collecting, processing, and managing data and information to support nursing practice, administration, education, research, and expansion of nursing knowledge. Did you see the keywords? They still have three keywords, okay? Different for many years, okay? More than 10 years. But they still have the three keywords. Okay, it's happening here in the pink one, nursing science. Okay, come to the next one, 2015. They still have the keyword nursing science. Okay, and the blue one, computer science. Now they change the word into analytical science. It's relating together. Okay, and information science, but for 2015, they state the word that multiple information. However, nursing science, computer science, and information science, they are related together. Okay, and this is related to the nursing informatics. Okay, if the definition, you have to have these three keywords together. Okay, for examples of how these three keywords might be used are discussed in the following activity. In our activity in this subject. Actually, nursing informatics supports nurse, consumers, patients, the interprofessional healthcare team, and other stakeholders in their decision making in all role and setting to achieve desired outcomes. This support is accomplished through the use of information structure, information process, and information technology. Okay, they combine together. Okay, now let's see about the definition of our important three keywords. The first one, nursing science. Nursing science is a branch of service that deals with the principles and applications of nursing and related services. Number two, the word information science. Okay, information science is the study of processes for storing and retrieving information, especially scientific or technical information. If we're talking about the information about nursing, so this information or scientific or evidence practice is also our nursing science as well. Okay, come to the last one. The last word is computer science. Okay, computer science is the study of computers and computational systems. Unlike electrical and computer engineers, computer scientists, the word like computer science, deal mostly with the software and software system. This includes their theory, design, development, and application. See, this is very, very important 3 keywords that you have to understand is first. Look at this. If these 3 keywords is combined together, in the center of them is the nursing informatics. Okay, nursing informatics is the subspecialty of health informatics. Okay, medical and health informatics is the big one, and nursing informatics is the subspecialty in there. Point of care data to improve care and patient outcome is the big target of nursing informatics too, which is the same target with the health informatics or medical informatics as well. Okay, according to our name of subject, name of our subject, not only nursing informatics, but you can see about the technology too, right? So technology or that we talking about the ICT. This is the information and communications technology. Okay, this was also important to our nursing informatics aspect as well. The ICT is the infrastructure and components that enable modern computing. Although there is no single universal definition of ICT, but the term is generally accepted to the mean or device, networking components, application and system that combine below our people or organization like business, non-profit agency, government, criminal enterprise, and also the hospital, the healthcare team to interact in the digital world. Everyone get used to ICT. It's in our life now. Okay, information and communication technology are becoming an input for quality healthcare delivered by nurse. The use of ICTs by nurses can impact their practice, modifying the way in which they plan and also provide the document and review clinical care too. If you see from this line, ICT, information and communication technology. Okay, I have this picture from internet that I created already. This is about many devices. Okay, it's connected together. If ICT come to combine with health, okay, health information technology. Actually, the word health is the goal. Yeah, because the target of health ICT is about the goal, about the health. The big target is better health. Okay, information is the value added. Okay, and technology is the add tools. Because it's technology we will use as an important tools. Okay, to make the normal information to have more value, to make the people get better health. This is our goal. See the connection together. Okay, come to this slide. You still remember the infographic that I showed to you before? Our three important words. Okay, our 3 important words. Okay, actually, it is related to the ICT as well. If you see from this picture, you can see that nursing science combined with the information science and computer science but our computer science, we put component of ICT in there too. Okay, so this is how they mix together, how it work together. Okay, how ICT can make nursing informatics to be doing better quality, okay, and effectively to use. Actually, the evolution of the healthcare and nursing care model, the nursing has evolved dramatically in the recent year. Many of changes has been driven by advance in information and communication technology, or we call ICT. The electronic tools now at nurses' disposal are radically improving their ability and efficiently and accurately assess and also treat their patients. ICT is no longer an add-on to traditional methods of healthcare, but rather in the integrated part of the practice. Now, it's come to our life, cannot separate at all. Okay, let's see to this slide. During I prepared this lesson, I found an interesting paper on the topic of nursing and information and communication technology, a discussion of trends and future directions, and also another paper is also very important. It's about the impact of information and communication technology on doctors and registered nurse working condition and clinical work. This is the cross-sectional study. Okay, this paper they show in this paper they describe that the development of information and communication, or ICT, within healthcare and the emergence of telehealth as the key components of modern healthcare right now. Delivery as healthcare can move from face-to-face age to the information age now. The paper also examines about the interface of ICT and nursing practice and highlight the limited evidence relating to the nursing contribute within telehealth, particularly beyond data, and also input and output data analysis of other healthcare personnel as well. If you see from this slide, you can see that according to this whole study, we can conclude into this table. Okay, this is also the advantage and disadvantage of ICT that nurse and doctor, in this research, they give the information to the researcher. Okay, let's see from the advantage first. For the advantage of the ICT or nursing informatics, they use two of things, okay, to ask. The good thing is one nurse can react with patient remotely. Okay, only one can look after patient remotely. One nurse can manage a larger caseload through the remote monitoring. It doesn't mean that the nurse not come to the patient. It does mean that the nurse have the less care of the patient, but they have the monitor. This can help. It can help because sometimes now we have the shortage of nurse, right? Sometimes nurse cannot go run to everywhere. Just see the monitor first and then can make her decide how to give more care of the patient, okay, for each one of them. More advantage is to improve the information sharing because nurse not only work by herself or by themselves, they have to work with many healthcare providers in the hospital. So the information sharing is very important because one patient, they connect everyone together, right? Nurse, doctor, and more few of doctor, okay, pharmacist, something like that, a lot of that. Okay, so the information sharing is important. Reduce cross-infection and other patient costs. Okay. Use the information, use the technology can help this a lot. Many nurses and doctors in the study said at the same time. Okay, doctors and nurses can hold joint remote consultation with the patient and their family. This is the family-centered care, not only with the nurse and doctor only, but the family can come to join in the process too. Calmly enhancing of patient self-care. See? Virtual titration of medication and virtual prescription changes. Okay? And also have efficient the signposting of all the service to maximize health resources. Okay, but however, some of them also tell about the disadvantage. But disadvantage is the good way to improve the quality of the ICT and also the nursing or health informatics that they use in their life. Disadvantage, let's see. They said about the dehumanization of healthcare delivery. However, this one also have to be reduced about they said that dehumanization. This is the thing that people afraid of the ICT. Okay, the ICT, they think that reduction of traditional service may not be acceptable to all. That means that maybe some people, some also like patients, some nurse or some doctor that who are the traditional one, sometimes they cannot accept, but day by day, talking together, make more understand, can help about this. More challenge of controlling virtual information. But right now, since the COVID-19 is coming up, is some point this can change the life and so change our lives, change our routine of working. As first, they scared about the challenge of controlling virtual information, but now have to do about that. Next, about the significant investment will be needed to ensure all practitioners are masters of ICT. Also, patient expectation may be unattainable or unmet. Okay, but however, we use ICT. This is the important thing. Nurse and doctor have to care patient. Okay, use the ICT to have the shorter time of doing some paper thing. So if they use in the right way, nurse and doctor can taking patient at the bed be better, have more time with the patient. Okay. However, this a lot, advantage and also disadvantage too. Okay, this is very interesting. And also I give this journal piece of paper to everyone to have our homework too. Let's see at the end of the class. Okay, we talk about health informatics and also nursing informatics a lot. So let's see about the core areas of the nursing informatics. Core areas of the nursing informatics is conclude about the standards to support evidence-based practice, research and education, data and communication standards, research, information presentation and retrieving to support self-patient care center, ICT to address interprofessional workflow needs across care, development, design and implementation of ICT, and healthcare policy to advise the public health. Okay, this is actually that I talk a lot. I will conclude for core areas of nursing informatics is at this slide. Okay, it is from the AMRN Nursing Informatics Working Group in America. Okay, they conclude for the core area like this. There are the examples of using nursing informatics and ICT in our nursing as in this slide. Additionally, the absence of research relating to the impact of the ICT upon nurses and their working life is identified. Many papers that conclude that nurses need to engage more fully with ICT so that they can contribute to sharing their care system and emerge as the leader of the new care system delivering future clinical activity. So let's see from this slide, you will see 4 colors of the data. The first one, Okay, this is the example. You see, I divide into assessments, service organization, health promotion, and clinical intervention. This is how we're doing in the nursing right now. Come to the assessment. Let's see how they using together. They use for the remote, okay, site positioning, including contact with the healthcare professional or other agencies too. Do the telephone triage, okay, telemonitoring, internet self-assessments, portable mHealth, mobile app for clinical monitoring. See, this is how ICT or nursing informatics come to our assessment. Come to see the blue one. Let's see the blue one. It's about the service organizations. Okay. ICT come to help about the electronic health record or electronic patient record. Okay, from the tons of the medical record in the room, come into the computer. Easy to find, easy to searching. Okay, more quick. And they also have the related to the care pathway management, care system governance, like audits, something like that. Professional clinical networks, like discussion board or anything. And also ECPD for professionals in the healthcare team as well. They believe that for the ICT, we can have the better service organization. Now come to see the next one is about in the green. Okay, it's talking about the health promotion. Telephone, text, email, intervention, and prompt is related together, related to ICT. Health portals delivering personalized health promotion. Webcast, podcast intervention, many things. Like you will do in this subject too. How can you use the ICT and also nursing informatics to promote health, okay, to many kind of the patient. Okay, especially right now, the social is also the ICT is the one type of ICT too. Okay, get into the phone, can have many things, can have some application, can do the health promotion. Okay, it's more easy and also easy for patient to access as well. Come to the next example. Okay, in the yellow one about the clinical intervention, how ICT come to help that. Nowadays they use the remote consultation, may include MDT too, like medical. I also have some application. Okay, it's about the application to ask some suggestion or ask some advice from the doctor. Okay, it's related to my daughter. Also, I am the pediatric nurse, but sometimes I need more about the consultation. It's not only nurse and doctor in the hospital anymore, but at home. Okay, we also have some device, some application can have advice with the doctor all the time. And also for the clinical intervention, nowadays they use a lot remote titration of therapy, including prescription were needed. In Thailand, they have it now as well. Remote psychosocial therapists, motivation, interventing, CBT, something like that. Also have remote care support too. Everything remote because sometimes waste of the time, waste of the oil, of the gas to take a transportation, come to the hospital. Sometimes the people stay too far away. Okay, the clinical intervention, we need to make it more easily to access for every people. So ICT and also some nursing informatics that have the good information can help about this a lot. If in this slide is that the picture to show how ICT and nursing informatics connect people and medical team together. Okay, everything they have the big data and then can use the data come to the main one, okay, and bring it to use it in the part that they want. not only health but some payments, some money, something like that. Everything in hospital they can use. So see in this picture, see they got the heart monitor, like maybe in the children in this picture also. This is the consultation. Okay, the pediatricians, okay, maybe need to make more advice with another pediatricians, okay, more specialists. So this child is in front of the monitor, in front of the camera. I also have like monitor, like heart monitor to stick with him, okay, and then the doctor or another two specialists from overseas or somewhere else can see how did the vital sign, how is the thing that they want to see, okay, and then can give advice, okay, to this doctor. It's very good. So nurse have to know about this too, okay, because we are the healthcare team as well. See, I talking many things about the digital technology and nursing information. So this slide can like conclude about the benefits of the IT and NI for the first one, access to information is a very good benefit. Nurse, doctor, or the healthcare team can access more information. Okay, and also another benefit is to communication within healthcare. Healthcare team, and also don't forget the family and patient as well. It can improve the quality of nursing practice, management, education, and research. And also it is a cost effectiveness and efficiency in the healthcare. And the last one, to improve the health of society. Okay, this is the conclude 5 big benefits for the health. Okay, after we know about the definition and also some benefit of the NI and also ICT already, we need to know more, okay, about the driving forces and evolution of nursing informatics. Actually, I think when you see this picture, you already know. Everything from nurse is look like come from Nightingale, come from Florence Nightingale, and also nursing informatics as well. At first, Florence Nightingale, she is the pioneer of the use of applied statistics to develop policy and also develop novel ways of displaying them. Okay, she is very nice startup the pioneer. Really a mother of the nurse. And then come to the 1950, computers were used in the healthcare for automation of the financial and accounting function. Okay, financial and accounting function first. And after that, 10 years next to that, in 1960, some healthcare institutes begin to include patient care applications in their computer system. See, it's more now information of caring, the application of the treatment come into the computer already. Okay, but computer on that day, very big CPU is not like the small, the tiny one like in right day. In 1965, work begins on the systematized normal count of the pathology. So the pathology, they come to use this informatics first. Okay, the American College of Pathology to systematize the language of pathology. So the pathologists around the world, they hopefully that can use the same language of the pathology together. Okay, for the next one, okay, we still in the evolution of the nursing informatics. In 1969, the ambulatory care system, like computer store ambulatory record, or we call COSTA, system is developed. Patient care data was computerized to meet providers' medical, financial, and administrative needs. It's better. Now in 1970, the development of the we call problem or oriental medical information system. Okay, now is the information system already. It was the first attempt to provide a total integrated system that includes all aspects of healthcare, including patient treatment, put in the system together and they use in the America. And also in 1986, ANA, come again, American Nurse Association House of Delegates adopted the solution identifying the need for nurses to use information system to collect essential data of clinical practice, management of nursing care and nursing resources, education and also administration and research. Hey, on that day I was born already. So actually they believe that 1950 until 1990 is the golden age of the nursing informatics is starter, and then they had a quick evolution every time. And then see in 1990 required information on nursing become a part of the hospital information system, or we call HIS, that you will see in this subject too. See, nurses have to learn more about information science right now. So, and then in 1992, ANA established nursing informatics as the nursing specialty. Many years in the past. Let's see from this picture, you can see that they use a very big computer and many equipments, to put in the data in there. Not finished yet. It's also about the evolution of nursing informatics. Now in the 2000 year already. I mean, like start from 2000 to until right now. In 2005, Health Information Technology Standards Panels, or we call HITSP, is established now. They are responsible for deciding standards that will be used in the structure and transmission of healthcare information. Standards that will affect how nursing and other document care, including the nursing and other healthcare terminology, will be accepted. That's a very good deal. And next 3 years from that, in 2008, both the American Association of Colleges of Nursing and the National League of Nursing in America too emphasize that knowledge and skill in information management and the patient care technology, or informatics that we call, are critical components in nursing education and accreditation. Now come to school. They focus more with the student and also will be the hospital education as well. So the nursing workforce of 2020 will primarily be technology based, requiring high-tech informatics skill already. So you are the nursing student and also our future student right now to have more information, more informatics skill. So that's why it's very important of nurse to learn about this. Since bachelor degree, when you go up on the master degree or PhD, actually they have the specialty of informatic nurse as well. If someone interesting about this information technology, more science technology, and combine with the better quality of care nursing science, you can choose the way to learn more in specialty of nursing informatics, in the future. Now let's see about the evolution of nursing informatics in Thailand. Actually, we start in the past too, 1987 to 1981. This is the how to say the time that nursing informatics come to Thailand to see clearly. Before that, there also some policy but not clearly established. On that year, they used the technology to develop health information work by providing a small computer, we call microcomputer at the time, using a LAN or local area network system in the hospital. The normal CPU, something like that first. And then 1991, the International Council of Nurses, or we call ICNs, they pushed for the development of nursing record system. So in that year, in our Thailand, we also have to reform about the system of recording for nursing care as well. So it is the year that we use ICT and also many technology come to help us a lot. And in 1998 until 2001, in Thailand, we have the development of nursing database program by the Nursing Association of Thailand and the Office of Nursing, Ministry of Public Health. Okay, this is working at the country policy right now. And then to the 2003, the Public Health Information System Policy, Ministry of Health assigned the officers and local location the public health service at all level, okay, to develop to have the database in operational level. And after that, so in the hospital and especially the private hospital, something like that, they have developed more and more about the nursing technology that you will see the example in our topic 5 or 6. Okay, we have the big video, it's very good, and you see that how it's going on now in our country. Not only waiting on the queue, not only people come and wait at the OPD, go to see the library of the medical record. Nowadays they change a lot. Okay, and before you go to practice in the hospital in the fundamental nursing practice, you have to learn about this first, and then you can see the real thing, okay, in the front of work on the ward again, how the nurse use the ICT, how the nurse can use nursing informatics data information, many things to give a care of patient. Okay, and let's see they use more time with the patient or not. Okay, for this slide, I will tell you they have a bit long, okay, but try to listen. Many slides we talking about informatic nursing, ICT a lot. So this slide, the circle thing here, we'll talk about the scope and roles of informatic nurses or ourselves. Okay, nurse is the one of the health sector that had highly demand for transforming the paper-based system to electronic-based system. Okay, the request of nursing informatics was significantly increased because nurses had to directly confront with the technology during their service. Actually, they have 7 elements that I will tell you today. According to this, I see the colorful flower. Okay. The first element is about education. We believe that education in nursing informatics is essential in our undergrad student and also postgraduate nursing program too. Moreover, the workplace must provide education in nursing informatics to all nursing staff, not only at induction but as a part of continuous learning. So that means you have to good start during you are the nursing student in the bachelor degree, and after that when you work, the workplace should be trained more for you because each hospital, each system, they may have something different, but they also use the technology and also the informatics system like this too. Okay, element 2. Okay, element 2, we're talking about the digital health request. Chief Nurse Information Officer, okay, or equivalent nurse executive informatics role to lead the transformation required in the nursing workforce is still important. Okay, when you go to practice at the ward, maybe you can see the nurse executive about the IN, NI at the ward because everything had to transform. According, you can see the the example from this big thing from the COVID-19. See, everything transformed. Technology, ICT, and also informatic health system come a lot in our health system in Thailand. See? By the way, for the element 3, okay, we're talking about nurses are user of clinical information system. must be involved in all stages of decision making, from initial planning and procurement through to the implementation, and also ongoing management of clinical information technologies too. And then element 4, nurse informaticians, or actually informatic nurse, must participate in the national, state, or local dialogue on digital healthcare to influence and direct future strategy that investment decisions in the interest of patients, focus care, and improve health outcome. We not want just the work in the hospital, but go out. Have some role or some part of making policy is important, because if everyone getting under that policy together, so the ICT and also informatic system that we use in hospital can be work a lot and have very good benefit for the people as well. Now, element 5, they're talking about nurse informaticians ensure professional standard and contemporary scope of practice. Requirements are incorporated and developed within our clinical information system. Nurses must meet ethical and professional standards of practice and promote a collaborative and inclusive role for patients when making healthcare decisions and when managing patient information. If you learn from the first year, I think you can still remember some role of nurse. See, as for we do this role with the patient, with the family, but right now, information come to be a big thing to do. Okay, otherwise, if you good information system, it can reduce the error or can reduce some changeable decision with the family and patient. Okay, so this is the important for the element 5. And then element 6, they're talking about the nurse information insist on the adoption of nationally agreed nursing data standard, data quality standards, and also interoperability that allow the exchange of clinical information meaningfully across healthcare system. For improved data integration, information sharing, performance monitoring, data analytics, and patient safety and quality. Okay. And then element 7, organizations, okay, in respective of site of setting. This element, they're talking about this, the transitioning to the digital health record, to have an appropriately sized team responsible for informatic and nursing engagement that can facilitate our partnership with other disciplines and function as strong advocate for consumer or our patient. The healthcare team will be primarily responsible for business also as usual activity and ongoing governance processes associated with the effective adoption of clinical information system. Okay, and this is the about this wonderful flower here to make you see more scope and roles of the nursing, informatic nursing. Okay, to this slide, we are talking about the basic competency need for the nurse, okay, related to the informatic nursing, okay, and also ICT used in healthcare provider. According to this one, can you see the blue picture? This is about it's from the Milner, okay, 2016. She do the research about the concept analysis of nursing informatics, okay, and she decided to develop this picture to have more easier to understand. For nursing informatic knowledge, okay, in the center, the first one she divide into 4, okay, 4 first. The nursing informatic knowledge of information structure and processing. Okay, nurse had to do about this. Information science come to help. Don't forget that 3 element that I told you. Information science, nursing science, and the last one, computer science. Okay. Now she come to mix, okay, that 3 important keywords, okay, to the component competency that nurse need to have. Next one, nursing informatic knowledge of nursing and quality improvements. Okay, at this way, nursing science come to help improve. If nursing informatic knowledge of communication and learning, okay, cognitive science, during educational system, okay, come to join about this part. And nursing information knowledge of technology is the time for our computer science come to help that. Okay, based on this is a review again, okay, I see the paper that talking about the future of nursing, leading change, advancing help, okay, and focus on transforming the nurse profession. From the IOM report, there was used as the framework to recommend skill and education needs by all nurses in the new high-tech healthcare environment. So that means today, patient healthcare needs and care have become more complex. Yet, often nurses' knowledge, skill, and competencies also have not kept up with the chain of required to provide safe, high-quality, high-tech healthcare. The certain basic competencies suggest to include the need of nurse to use technology is to collect evidence-based research to improve practice, or that we call evidence-based practice all the time. And need to use technology to develop information, computer literacy, and skill in order to effectively use an EMR or the clinical system. Okay. EMR is the elective medical record. Okay. And also we need to use the technology to create healthcare policies through data collection. Needs to use for develop specific competency related to the area of practice, such as use of telehealth in community health, use of medical device in all clinical practice areas. And as you know that I sent to you about the workforce to 2020 to 2013, about the community health or health at home, it's become, more important. And also, nurse cannot go everywhere by herself. So, the ICT and also technology will become very, very important in the future. Okay, so when you are a nurse in the future, you have to understand about this a lot and can use technology as well as do the the standard of nursing care. Okay, it can help to take care of people better and better. And the last one, with the high-tech nursing practice and use of electronic health records, nurses will, with computer skill, okay, and understanding of informatics and need to facilitate communication with other interdisciplinary team as well as with IT. Okay, because you are not alone, you cannot work only in the nursing team, no, but you have to work with many people in the interdisciplinary, so that means many staff here, and also with your IT too. Okay, so this is the important basic competency. This is basic, so that means when you graduate the bachelor degree, they need you to have this competency, these 5 competencies. Okay, don't forget about that. This slide and next slide, I conclude about the standard of practice for nursing informatics level required for bachelor science nursing. For all of you, okay? They put the standard of practice into the nursing process. Okay, so you can see that during nursing process, how you can use the nursing informatics standard or skill, can help you. Okay, for the first one, standard about the assessment. Okay, standard 1, the assessment. The NI collect comprehensive data, information, and emerging evidence pertinent to the situation. Okay, competency, the example. Okay, use of workflow analysis to examine current practice, workflow, and the component impact of the informatics solution on the workflow. Okay. The standard 2 about the diagnosis, problems, and issue identification. Okay. The NI analyze assessment data, okay, to identify identify problem, and also identify the issue and opportunity of improvement. Competency example. Validate the diagnosis, problems, needs, issues, and also opportunity for improvement with the healthcare consumer. Okay, we also have link for you in the paper. Can you remember, like, normally we have to state out about the diagnosis, the nursing diagnosis by ourselves. Okay, but right now they bring some program, okay, can calculate for you, can validate the thing for you. But however, you have to have the well knowledge about nursing diagnosis anyway. Okay, standard number 3 come to the outcome identification. Okay, the NI identify aspect outcome for a plan individualized to the healthcare consumer. Patient individualized, say they use some information of the patient, okay, come together and then make the aspect outcome for that patient, for each patient. Okay. The example is like document aspect outcome as a measurable goal. Okay, so when we give the nursing care, we can see the goal more clearly. Okay, now is continue for the standard number 4 about planning. Okay, process of planning. The NI develops a plan that prescribes strategies, alternatives, and also recommendation to attain aspect outcome too. Example that, like, develop the plan in the collaboration with the healthcare consumer and key stakeholders. Okay, it's very good. This plan, you can see, like, if you are the you want to use about the nurse family center care, see, for this planning can help you more easier. Standard number 5 about the implementation. Okay, the NI implements the plan. Okay, example that uses of specific evidence-based action or maybe evidence-based practice and process to resolve the diagnosis, problem, or some issue to achieve outcome. The informatic nurse coordinate planned activity and employ information solution, and then provides consultation to influence the identification plan. See, come to step by step. Okay. Standard number 6 about the evaluation. Okay, the last step of the nursing process. Let's see about the NI. The NI evaluates progress toward attainment of outcomes. For example is conduct a systematic evaluation of the outcome. So that's it. Mix it together and then do it like at the informatic. Okay, that's easier to use. Okay, and easier to follow how our nursing care or like the treatment can help the people or not. Can see it clearly. Okay, so this is too long for this topic already. This topic we already finished. Okay, for the summary, the digital technology and nursing information skill are provide recommendation to meet the need of 2020 to 2030 workforce today. Don't forget to read more about this. And also the NR and ICT is very important to all of nurse and also nursing students too. To meet this growing need of the world of this new skill, the nurses to achieve higher level of education and the need of education in NI as well as the list of the competency offered by many national nursing organizations were described. Okay, everything is can serve now, but nurse and also nursing student have to find a way, have to find more information about this to improve yourself. That is important. Okay, can you still remember the questions that I mentioned before? Right now we got the green tick already. We know about what is nursing informatics definition. We know about the driving force, but it is your work to list 3 of driving force for me. Okay, and then try to write out about this answer. Okay, and example of basic guiding principle, we also talking about this a lot. Okay, but I want you to give only 2 examples. Okay, and then explain for me. And what are the competency of letting NI? We also talking a lot about it too. Don't forget to answer this question. And the last one is in your homework. One of your homework is have the mini discussion group. Okay, in your group that we already set up already, right? Discussion about areas in clinical practice where she will apply NI to that, because it will be related to our next topic. Okay, and writing some report, only 1 page only. Okay, type in some report and then submit to me. Okay, in our LMS tool. Okay, the last one, really last one, the homework, another one that I will tell you. Okay, I have 1 question you have to answer for me. You have been asked to explain why information and technology or nursing informatics skill are essential for practice of safe patient care. How would you respond? Okay, please respond about this. Okay, and then submit your answer into the LMS process. Thank you very much. And from the last slide, I also put the more reference that I took it for this presentation, so you can find more. Okay, I retrieve from Google Scholar. Is a good one. Like they have many research in there. Okay, you can go to access and then read more if you want to. Okay, good luck. Don't forget your homework and see you for the next topic. Bye bye.